know, whenever you clear your throat like that, I like sit up like I'm getting ready to listen to something. Because
Yeah, I
you've
always
done that
clear my
so
throat.
much at the beginning of recordings. I'm like, I'm listening to something.
YouTube stream audience. Baboom. Baboosh.
What are you
Fafoosh.
playing if you didn't?
Stark Rift.
Starcraft.
Stark Rift.
Craft. Starcraft or Stark Rift?
Whatever you want it to be.
Also, I love that when I looked in your server, the first thing I saw was the comment.
Yes. Breast milk, I mean breast milk, I mean breast milk, I mean breast milk.
Great job, sir. Dr. Hansen's offered to stay on with us for an hour.
I've got to yell at CAD. Hooray for CAD. That makes me feel better about myself. Oop.
I hear the moon.
Jim, refugee populations from across the sector have been using Meinhof as a staging point. But with so many people in close proximity, an epidemic of some kind has started sweeping through the camp.
When in doubt, always remember that Kiko is watching. Kiko is always watching.
Hey, Minna, hop up. Hop up, baby.
Redstone. Heck of a place. I ever mention how much I hate volcanic planets?
Good to see you made it.
Which baby are we talking about?
Tosh, you help me mine the minerals I need.
I'm gonna
I'll
guess
make it
Midna.
worth your while.
It's a Nate now. Good catch.
What's the catch?
10 points for
This place is
Slytherin.
a little unstable. The low ground gets flooded with lava every few minutes. Of course, that's where the richest mineral nodes are found. But that'll be no problem.
Oh,
for a
Sam, I did
tough
want to ask
guy
you a
like
question.
Mm-hmm.
Sir,
Are you?
I'm also picking
the
up
hell's his
observed
name?
biosignatures on the surface.
Oh my gosh,
We'll need
I
to spend
can't
some
think
of
of
what
his.
we
I'm
mine
like
just to defend
blanking on the. I
operation.
can see his
The more we
face. The
spend,
guy that plays
the
Snape,
longer this is gonna
and he's
take.
been in a lot of other.
Alan Rickman.
Lava and Zerg.
I almost just
My
called him
favorite
Rick
things.
Allen.
Let's do this.
Oh no. It's been a long
What
week.
is your question?
Are you able to do an Alan Rickman voice?
I can't go as low as him, but I can do like his tone of voice. I don't do that with my Snape, but I can.
Yeah, like if someone requested specifically an Alan Rickman Snape.
If someone
In a
requested
story.
an Alan Rickman Snape, I would ask to be allowed to use the Snape that I've developed. But if someone like if a paying customer really wanted that,
Yeah.
I would I'd do it. But
Okay. That is just important to something that I might, pay you to do later.
very good.
If
Imagine having money.
if I'm ever competent enough to get far enough in a story that I, can pay someone to do a audiobook of it, because I'm a bad author.
When I go home, I was like, yeah, nah, I've already had enough.
Oh, this mission looks irritating. Fuck this
And
mission.
I'm just like, fuck it. I'm really comfortable. Did it back up? Yeah, it did. Totally didn't have my Discord on the wrong voice settings. No. Totally wasn't.
Mobius boys think there's another artifact in the world of Monolith. Supposedly there's Protoss guarding it. A group of fanatics call themselves the Tal'Darim. Now don't get all sentimental thinking these Tal'Darim are your old Protoss buddies. Cause they ain't.
Where the fuck are my braces gone?
Jim, refugee populations from across the sector have been using Meinhof as a staging point. But with so many people in close proximity, an epidemic of some kind has started sweeping through the camps. Please, my people need help. We've got to do something before it's too late.
So what are we looking at, Doc?
Our readings indicate some kind of bio-infestation is spreading through the refugee camps. Even the buildings are being covered by it.
I've seen this kind of thing before. It's a Zerg virus. All we can do is burn it out. Every one of those infested buildings has to be destroyed.
But where are all the people? Oh no. Those things are infested refugees? This is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Is this thing working?
Is what working?
They burrow underground by day and emerge only at night. The virus must make them vulnerable to
My
the high UV
headset
output of
is
Meinhof's
misbehaving.
star.
Well, I
hit the
can
infested
hear you if
buildings
that's
by
what you're
day
asking.
and protect
But
our
we
base
don't
at night.
know if
Don't
that's
worry,
what
Doc.
you're asking.
We'll contain this thing.
I'm just gonna assume it's working. Easier. Can't be fucked testing it right now.
Huh? Yo. Big job, huh? Yep.
Oh my god, Sakiko, that's terrifying. What even... It's nightmare here.
All right, boys. We can't risk the contagion spreading to this camp. I want a perimeter set.
What
and some
are you
bunkers
talking
in place
about,
now.
Ballistic?
I just replied to it. It was like Scarecrow from Batman playing the guitar or something.
Scarecrow from Batman.
That is a bass. His name is West, and he plays in a band, which is why he's holding a bass.
I wasn't really looking at the instrument, although I should probably, considering I play the bass. But, you know, regardless, the mask is still really freaky and scary and terrifying.
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
He's a pretty fun guy. I ended up stuck at a festival after their set for like 3 hours waiting for the next train one night. And he essentially just noticed that I was sitting around there and like not doing anything. That's just like giving me my phone like comes over and is like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just waiting for the next train. I'm kind of stuck." And he goes, "Oh, okay." He goes away and comes back 5 minutes later with 2 beers and is like, "Okay, that's set." So that was pretty nice.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Huh? It's your dime. SCV ready. Go ahead.
hotshot. I got schematics to build them Hellions you saw in Marsara. Should be good down there.
So I guess game.
My goose is getting cooked.
For the weekend, I don't have to go to work on Monday. Fuck yeah!
Sun's coming up. We gotta hold on a little longer.
Huh? Bad news?
Rise and shine, boys. Now it's our time to do some damage.
Fire with fire. Ready to roast.
Where did Ballistic go?
I don't know.
heard him say something and then he dropped out.
Yeah, he just kind of dropped out of call. It's kind of weird.
Are you
Okay.
ready for this?
Yeah. It's a bank holiday on Monday, which means I don't have to go into
Complete.
work at all.
I'm waiting on you.
What holiday is it?
Stefano, hang on. UK bank holiday.
What's going on? Sure thing.
Summer bank holiday, apparently. You know, right at the end of summer.
Sounds nice. Can I have that as well?
No.
I mean, not that it would really make a difference between that I don't work Mondays anyway, so whatever. But yeah.
Additional supply depots required.
Grant. This is so convoluted. You get a ticket granting ticket to get a ticket granting service. That's
SCV ready.
who the fuck named these systems?
Ready to raise some hell. It's your dime. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Got off on Monster High, but the fucking racism one was just so fucking. I don't know. It was good
You
at 10,
scared me.
I guess. Kinda. I don't know.
SCV ready.
Nope.
I'm going.
Not look like itself.
This better be good. You want a piece of me, boy? Been waiting on you. In the rear with the gear. Big job, huh? Gangway, coming through. Go, go, go! Yeah. Huh? Yeah, whatever. Who wants some?
Upgrade complete.
What's going on? Go, go, go! Who wants some? SCV ready.
of your medical emergency. Standing by.
SCV ready.
Fueled up. Say the word.
Is it critical? Where does it hurt?
You got my attention.
In the rear. SCV ready.
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
Talk to me, boss. Go ahead. I'm waiting on you. Light it up. SCV ready. Yo. Bad news?
You gonna give me orders?
Ready to front.
You should set some guards. They'll be coming again soon.
Ready to fry. Say the...
Scans are picking up a unique Zerg biosignature. It appears to be a burrowing creature that is underground during the day and emerges only at night.
Sir, if you kill one of those creatures, Stedman can study it and perhaps learn something.
Burn it.
Upgrade complete.
Been waiting on you. You gonna give me armed and ready.
Go ahead. Ah! You scared me! Yeah, yeah. Bad news? Sure thing. That's a negatory. It's blocked. I'm going. Ah! You scared me! I'm waiting on you. Talk to me, boss. Are you ready for this?
I'm streaming. I'll just mute my mic. People are chatting away amongst themselves anyway. No. I'll talk to you. What's up? Well, I mean, I know you're tired. Yeah. Yeah.
Daybreak in 30 seconds.
What's going on? Woo-hoo! Overtime.
Don't forget, you have to be back by dark.
Are you ready for this? Ready to raise some hell?
The doctor is in.
You gonna give me orders? By the numbers, boy.
The doctor
Additional supply depots required.
Huh? Yeah.
Additional supply
Ready
depots
to raise some hell?
Additional supply depots required.
Is it one of those silent screens again, yes?
Sam can hear me because he's not responded to anything I've said.
I only, like, you cut in after hear him.
Yeah.
Well, can you repeat the full sentence?
As just kind of wondering whether or not Sam could hear me because he hadn't responded to
Additional
anything, but I
supply
think there's an
depots
issue at my
required.
end.
I mean, Sam is muted,
Additional
so
supply
he
depots
might not
Yeah.
have responded because of that.
It was
Regardless
before
of
he
whether he
wasn't
can hear.
muted. Yeah, before he wasn't muted. Yeah.
Okay. Did he say why he muted himself?
No, he might have got a call or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Additional supply depots required.
What's going on? Woohoo! Overtime!
Fucking Monster High intro stuck in my head. I'm gonna blame. See, I'd blame Alicia, but that feels unfair, so I'm just gonna blame Sam.
Yeah. Oh, I was about to say, this is obviously all Sam's fault.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Hey, Jaina.
Hello.
I'm blaming Sam for something.
Why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I would suggest just watching more so you can get it out of your head or something, but Alicia is kinda worried about getting her dissertation done on
Additional
time,
supply
so
depots required.
Oh no, I totally get it.
probably best not to distract her for a bit.
Yeah, no, I'm catching up on Monster High. I'm still not
Yeah.
fully caught up yet. Which is a hate crime.
How dare you not be caught up with Monster High? How dare?
How dare life get in the way of my ability to catch up with Monster High?
Yeah, exactly. The obvious answer is you need less life.
Additional supply depots required.
Yes, sir!
Gangway, coming through.
Vespine gas
What's
exhausted.
Bad news?
Go, go, go! You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah.
This better be good.
How have you been, Jaina?
Good. Mostly been reading fanfiction, which is a surprise to absolutely no one who does.
30 seconds.
Yeah, that's I'm so surprised, Jaina. Like,
Yeah.
you never pegged you as a fan fiction reader. Remind me again, what was the server we met on?
What? What's the thing I do? You know, what's the only thing I do that I get paid for?
Managing goofies.
Keep your eyes peeled. There's gonna be more of them out there.
Yeah.
Um,
You missed my realization that it's a bank holiday weekend, which means I don't have to go into work on Monday, which means I get to add like a fucking moron and stay up late the entire weekend.
Nice.
Because nothing says being a functional adult like putting off responsibilities.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
I found out that one of the projects I'm working on is older than I am. So obviously, yeah, so obviously what I like to do is every so often go, just to myself go, oh, this is older than me.
This is older than me.
And just to make them just go, I am working with the baby. The thing is, I'm not even the youngest person with my job role at the company. And like, there's people who even younger than me that were slightly more junior role as well. So it's just, I've yet to bring that up in their presence, but it is very funny.
I mean, I get the feeling because I'm usually either the oldest or the youngest at all that I do. Like, for some of my studies, I'm definitely the oldest person currently in the classes because I started studying that when I was basically done studying everything else, and I was like, oh, this sounds interesting, gonna enroll for that next. Yeah. Well, you don't have very many people in first semester classes that are 28. But also, there are some things that I do where I'm by far the youngest. Like, I don't know anybody else who works as an editor at my newspaper who started before they were 23. Especially nobody who didn't study or learn a trade in anything even remotely close to publishing or, you know, working with newspapers. So that's fun. When like my fan club for a band was more active. We're currently not super active because of COVID and everything, and there's many concerts. But when we were more active, I was the youngest founding member. Basically, I and one other person founded the thing together. And for the first 2 years or so, we were the youngest and the oldest person in the entire organization, respectively. So, yeah. Fun.
Yeah.
So by the guide server standards, I'm middle-aged. I'm fucking 23!
Yeah, you're middle-aged, you're old.
You're a baby, Ellie, you're a baby.
Thank you!
I am in a server where, like, for that is not where there is either people who are currently looking for a goth game or people who remember the legacy of Kane only. So there are a bunch of really old fuckers there, and there are some rather young ones, but I was the youngest one of whom we knew the age, and the youngest of the active people at least, until Joel 04 joined.
They've broken through the south barricade. Get
Guys,
your troops down there now.
Yeah, 2004.
You know,
I
think I
fucking child! Actually, don't
Yeah.
put children. But I'm a child!
Yeah.
They're what?
Jimmy, I don't care
7?
for that notion one bit.
16?
Oh, that isn't even that young. We have one server. Actually, ironically, that is one of the servers with the overall one of the higher age structures, and it's like very serious and shit. But we also have several members who are 13 and 14 on that server. So, yeah.
Children.
Oh, hell yes.
Now, what I like to do is I decide whether I am young or old based on how old the server owner is. So in your case, the question really becomes: is Jack older or younger than 23?
Younger.
Where I say the oldest mod is 2 days younger than me.
Okay, in that case, of course, that technically means that you are old because you're older than Jack.
Okay, alright.
I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. That is just how it goes.
Okay. That sounds like, to me, you're calling beloved horse mom Sam old? And
I mean, assuming that she's older than Jack, yes, that is how it works. I mean, look, on Matt's server, I am old because I'm 3 months older than Matt, okay? I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. That is how it goes.
Yeah, in that case, I'm literally a baby. I'm like on Deadhouse because the one who made that is 60.
Mineral field depleted.
I mean, hey, I'm young on Sam's server. I'm very young on TSM's and in Variety server, and on pretty much every other server I'm old. No, not quite. On Lee's server I'm young as well. So I'm young on Sam's server and on Lee's server. I'm very young on TSM's and in Variety server, and everywhere else I'm old. I don't make the rules.
We constantly joke about the fact that Dennis is old
Are you ready for this?
on that server, and like
Where's the hot
in
action?
the chats there where we have actually talking to each other instead of it being a presentation and them being in company clothes, as it were. At a certain point, we were constantly making jokes about age, and I was constantly referred to as a baby because I was the youngest. And Dennis was constantly referred to as an old man, and eventually Dennis suddenly burst out, "Stop calling me old, you fuckers!"
Get off my lawn!
Which, of course, set us all off laughing because, like, that's the best way to end that. Well, like,
Yeah, I still think
amazing.
he should have just shouted, "Get off my lawn, you fucking kids!" Yeah. On that note, now that I'm on my way home and don't have to focus on work at least somewhat, I should probably check what the 20 notifications I got from that one mod channel were earlier.
Treehouse. Streaming and no one else is there. I don't, but I can't be fucked wrestling with Discord on more than one device right now.
Fair enough.
So I guess you got. Yeah, this. Yeah, I decided only one server gets all the progress pics. Everyone else gets the ones I have posted. Gremlins are lucky; they get 2.
Nice. And because I am in this call, I get to see them all.
You get to see it unravel, unfold.
Unfold, because it is looking good.
Descend into travesty. There we go. Glad we've agreed on something.
Oh, right. Cal on a different server said, I like writing rare fix, and then linked Renata Glask and Seraphine, rare pair fix, which has 3 works: Cherry Wine by Calchexis, Let There Be Light by Calchexis, and Onset of Starlight by Calchexis. Rare pair fics are amazing if you can find a rare pair that has a bunch of good fics.
But it was defining you can't call it a rare pair if there's over 1,000 fics, and someone's like, yeah, but what if 1,000 of the 1,400 fics were written by you? Asking for a friend. It was a screenshot of their Aerial 3 account, and it was the fandom, and then it was it was A group of layers called sin hiders. Because that is what they do.
Fair enough.
I mean, you look at that, and it looks fucking incredible, right? And then, without the sin hiders, it just looks deranged. It doesn't even look good, it just looks deranged. And I add that on, and perfection. Well, actually, I add that, and it looks really fucking cool.
Dipping out a bit because family wants me to drink with them, and I will get cake.
That sounds like a very good reason to dip out for a bit.
Yeah, I love it when my family is in a baking mood.
Yeah, my mom
She does
always gives me like
all the
half a
time.
cake when she bakes shit.
Okay.
Since both Jaina and Sam appear to be temporarily gone, do we want to temporarily switch over to Treehouse and join Adrian, who's playing games alone at the moment, and just leave a message here, maybe for Sam, or maybe in the YouTube screen would be easier for her to see, to tell us when he's back?
After Treehouse. I'll just stick that in live chat. There we go. Looks like you're in another voice channel. You sure you want to switch? Yes. See you over there.
Hello, I'm back, and it is just you now. However, let's see. That's right, it's just you. It's only you. Let's see. Hang on.
Hold on, resources.
Come back! Come back! Come back! Hello!
It's right now we're waiting on Adrian to come back after installing.
Oh, I thought Adrian was done. Gotcha. Okay.
Installing the Discord client to figure out how audio might work.
Okay. Tell Adrian to just come in here, cause I'm not gonna leave Jaina, but like I can tell Adrian how to do it. Like.
I already did, but I can tell Adrian again to just come in
here. Yeah,
here.
like just come in here.
I just don't want to leave while they don't know where.
No, yeah. Go in there, but yeah, when they get back, so I can help them do it because I've done it a lot. So yeah.
Okay. We'll tell them.
Yeah.
Talk to me, boss.
Armed and ready. Go, go, go! By the numbers, boys. Been waiting on you. You want a piece of me, boy?
Hey, Sam.
Hello.
Gangway, coming through. This better be good.
Reason no one is in here?
No. Someone in the. Okay, so there's a server. Think Gremlins, but different people.
Yeah.
And Skiko and Ali fucked off to do something in there briefly, but I'm trying to get them to come back and do it here because the person they're doing it with is also in these calls. And I'm like, I can help them with it. It's fine, but I'm not going to leave you, so I'm staying here.
Did it go alright with ordering Reflector?
Yeah, I got it. It's on its way.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Armed and ready. Go, go, go!
Okay. Cool.
Been waiting on you.
Let's just hit 4.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Are you
ready
for this?
Hello, Adrian. So what's the situation?
Daylight's burning.
I guess I've been given permission to stream here.
Yeah, you can stream here. This is so fucking informal.
I'm just streaming Animu Game.
Yeah.
How do I do this?
With difficulty.
You gonna give me orders?
There we go. Yeah. And apparently sound actually works.
Try lowering that.
Oh no, why is everything quiet?
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
Yay.
Me.
Who wants some?
Not a problem.
Once again, YouTube, 144p is not higher image quality. It is just not.
It's potato.
And it's like
some guards.
no, I won't.
coming
Like,
again soon.
I. This wasn't
Also,
a
I have, like,
discussion, YouTube.
I have like a 50k Mbit internet connection all to myself right now. There is nobody else in this flat who could use it. I'm not using it on any other device. YouTube, believe me, you have all the internet connections that you need to run a 1028p stream at 60 frames per second. You have all the internet connection that you need. Don't give me that bullshit about higher image quality. By the way, y'all are gonna accompany me to water the basil that is sitting in the stairwell. That
Go water the basil then!
That I assume belongs to my neighbor who hasn't been seeing that
Go
tree.
water the basil!
Just gonna tell you something, Sam. It's pronounced scone.
It's scone. Well, in America, it's a scone.
It's also a scone in most of England, just not all of it. And not in Scotland.
Need some triage?
But yes, most Brits would call it a scone as well.
Oh, it's a scone. A lot of people I've spoken to from various parts of the UK call it a fucking scone because we are not heathens.
Yeah, and many people I've spoken to in the UK in various places call it a scone.
Yeah, but Sakiko, they're wrong. Like, that is a thing that...
That is a thing that people do. They are wrong.
Of course they are. How was cake? I already asked that, didn't I? I don't care. My brain is literally fried.
I think we all assumed. The basil has been watered. Still does not look horribly happy, but at least 2 of the stalks are doing fine. Maybe 3.
If you've got any used coffee grounds, give them some.
I don't drink coffee, so no.
Drink coffee! Just for the fun.
No.
Fuck over your health! Develop a crippling addiction.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one.
Never said the word addiction in pleasant company.
I really want to know who that basil belongs to, though. Because it just turned up in the fucking stairwell at some point. Like, I was
talks to
parents for like 2 or 3
said
days.
I know her by
When
name.
I got back, there was just this gigantic basil plant in the stairwell. Nobody's looking after it, and it was half dead by the time I figured out that nobody was looking after it. And then I started watering it, and I'm assuming it belongs to the neighbor who hasn't been here in 3 weeks. But then how is there a basil plant? Because that turned up after she left. Anyway, you know that feeling when it's way too warm, so you decide that dinner is a packet of crisps, a salad, and something to drink?
No.
Well, that's what I'm doing now.
It's the 2 worst days of the UK's heat wave where it hit like 38 degrees where I couldn't eat properly. I didn't eat anything from Birmingham, which was like 12 o'clock, I think I arrived in Birmingham. Can't have been 12. From whatever time I arrived in Birmingham until like 4 or 5 on the Tuesday, and I'd arrived on the Sunday. I just hadn't eaten because I just couldn't because it was so hot.
I mean, I ate something yesterday at like 10 or 11 p.m. or something. And I'm eating again now, so I guess I'm at least eating once a day, so there's that. And I've always only just eaten twice in a day because with university and work I just don't have time to eat thrice anyway. So I'm kind of used to just having 2 meals, and more or less the only difference has been that it's now 1 meal a day instead of 2, and most of the time it's just cold stuff like a salad or something, or sandwich, or something that doesn't require me to actually use the stove.
Unrelated to anything, but me and Anne are talking about Starscream, and I told them about how on social media apparently Starscream canonically has a cat named Meowgatron.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
He seems like the kind of person who would have a pet, despite being a gigantic fucking robot.
Yeah.
He does seem the type, yeah.
He also seems the type of person who would name it Meowgatron.
Yeah.
Especially if it pisses off Megatron.
Is that some sort of
Not
nest?
watching my stream because he's a fucking
You better
cunt.
destroy it.
Possibly revenge at this point for me just yelling at him. Or maybe
It's
because
very
I'm...
valid revenge.
Yeah. It's not gonna work because I'm just gonna keep harassing him about it. But that is how I can tell both on YouTube and in Discord.
So I know this exact name obviously won't be a thing outside of Germany, but we have this very, very common drink in Germany called Radler, which literally translates to cyclist. And what it is essentially 50% beer, usually a white light pills, but it can be any beer, like 50% beer, and then 50% lemonade. And when I say lemonade, I mean actual lemonade made with lemon.
Yes.
Quick question.
Is that a thing? Like,
do you want to join me and Anne tonight in watching Turtles Bay Hell?
I think so, yeah.
ESP?
That's a really good idea, yeah.
Cool.
I don't think I'm doing anything else tonight, yeah.
Pico, to answer your question, yes, we also call it Radler. However, ours is specifically alcohol-free.
Oh, interesting. No, ours isn't.
It's made with beer, but it's like 0.0% alcohol. So there still is some alcohol left in it, but it is below the threshold of having to announce it. So.
Yeah. That's interesting because over here it's usually just with alcohol. You can obviously get a version without alcohol if you just say please use alcohol-free beer, but yeah.
Yeah, no.
It is usually an alcoholic drink.
It is. Here it is the way that the alcohol industry got into the lemonade industry, or the soda industry.
No, that is Fassbrause over here. That is like literally, that is literally lemonade that is brewed in the barrels that beer is also brewed in. It doesn't have any alcohol whatsoever. It is lemonade, but it tastes slightly like beer and is brewed in the same barrel.
Serious blow to their numbers, Jim.
Yeah, that's not what happens in the Radler that we drink, but it is like something that we all jokingly call just lemonade.
Okay. And everybody else. Scotland, USA. Is Radler, or obviously an equivalent thing with a different name, a thing there?
Been saying it's not a thing.
I still can't believe that last night I spent 7 hours editing together an HD playthrough of an FMV game that nobody cares about.
I love it. Like, I genuinely love it how much you get into these things and just, you know, do the shit you enjoy. I genuinely, unironically love that.
It makes you happy! Or if you liked it, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that.
It was such a pain in the ass, though. Like, but like, I know no one else in the universe would fucking do it because the Brain Dead 13 fandom is like me and the person that made the HD playthrough.
Okay, but now
so-
imagine the joy of the one other person in that fandom when they find
No. I actually kind of want to like, see if I can ask the person that uploaded the HD playthrough if I can because I took their footage, like if I can upload the condensed playthrough to my channel, because what they did is they just took the in-game file that has every little like movement and death scene and like just everything, and they ran it through an AI like upscaler and threw it on YouTube. But I had to take that and search through every little like, okay, what is the perfect run to get the entire story, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I mean, honestly, that sounds like a good idea for a collab where you upload it on your channel and then link back to their original footage if someone is interested.
Yeah.
So,
because like
before this summer,
at first they only updated or uploaded a short clip just to give people an idea of what it would look like in like upscaled HD. And I was like thinking like, oh, that's really cool. They're probably not gonna upload the entire like game footage, and then months later, apparently they do. So
yeah. So, like, basically, just from my streaming of Dragon Fable, I got to the 60 followers required for.
Wow.
For my the 50 followers for being a Twitch affiliate.
That's really great.
I am literally the only person who streams it on Twitch.
wait, what game is it?
Dragon Fable.
Oh, okay.
And I streamed it 2 hours every week on Tuesday for close to 2 years.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And it really helps to have a schedule for those kinds of things, Sam.
Yeah? I don't follow.
It's all good. I was making a dig at how it's useful to have a schedule. If
No,
you
I
want
know.
people to follow
I
your
know.
work.
I just was saying I don't follow.
Yeah, you don't follow the schedule.
No, I don't follow for denial plausibility denialability.
Of course, Sam.
Yep, that's the one.
Yep, that makes sense. Or sense. It makes Sam sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you mean it makes sense?
By the way, hey Sam, do you remember that one like AMV Starscream idea I had like months and months ago?
Yes.
I'm actually gonna start putting it together next week. Now that I have a computer that can actually do this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. This is all your fault. This is all
Indeed.
your fault.
This is all your fault, Jafar.
It's all your fault, Sam.
Blizzard are giving me a free expansion. I don't know why. But I'm just claiming it. Nice.
Blizzard gave you a free what?
Free game expansion! I don't know why, but fuck it, I'm claiming it.
Yeah, don't question it. Just take it.
Oh, they're releasing the new expansion soon. That might be why.
Yeah, this is the
So
old
they
trash.
want
If you want the new trash, buy it.
Yeah, nah, fuck that shit.
No, I'm guessing they want to get players back into the game by giving the old extension away for free, so they can then buy the new extension.
Yeah, that'll be it. Right.
Well, it doesn't look like there's a limit on how many units you can select at once in StarCraft 2, and I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy about that. That is so amazing.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
There doesn't seem to be a limit on how many units you can select at the same time in StarCraft 2, and that's so great because
okay.
I would have like an entire, like every single number would be full of shit, And like click, 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 click. It was so stupid.
Yeah.
So
you can just drag and drop and select how
everything.
many you
Yeah, and the most satisfying thing about StarCraft for me is just getting into overwhelming force and carving the map to pieces. That's what I like doing most of all. I have no interest in doing any multiplayer or anything. I'm getting an echo from you, Allie.
That is what Warlords Battle
That's
Cry
because
3
you're
is.
not watching my stream. I keep yelling at you, and also I'm yelling at someone via text. So.
Very, very fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Warlords Battle
like,
Cry 3 also
one
really good. That is fun.
YouTuber I watch, Giant Grant Games, who does, who mainly did all StarCraft 2 challenge runs, and then went back to StarCraft 1, has 2 gimmicks for the StarCraft 1 challenge runs. One, complain about not being able to select any, like, not being able to select everything and having to do the microwing very quickly and very annoyingly. And 2, mentioning a character and saying, I'm sure this character won't be of any importance at all.
The doctor is in.
Like, Kerrigan or Samir or whatever. What was his name? What was the name of the dude in Brood War? The dude that ended up being infested the whole time? It was something like Samir.
Yeah.
The fact that you don't even remember the name implies that he wasn't very important.
No, he is important. He's just not as iconic as Raynor or Kerrigan or Mensk.
Yeah. But it's just, especially if you just come off of the StarCraft 2 binge, which I did. Like, I binged all his StarCraft 2 challenge videos, and then, like, constantly hearing the same names with, and I'm sure this character won't be important at all. But, I mean, for the StarCraft 2 runs, like, describing the missions is always hilarious, because it is, this mission has a very unique objective. You need to go and collect 4 eggs, and every time you collect one of these, there will be a more difficult wave of enemies. And then, like, placed through the entire game, every mission is described that way. That it applies to.
That sounds very... Yes.
There is sass.
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
Right, what does it say about the free? Return to World of Warcraft and get Shadowlands free. Don't own which is the current expansion that you have to fork out a shitload of money for. Don't own Shadowlands yet. Afterlight's wait you here for now until the 5th of September. You can claim your free copy of Shadowlands Base Edition along with the level 50 character boost. Fuck it. Sounds good. Play the complete Shadowlands experience again. Early start preparing for the launch of Dragonflight, which is a new expansion in later in 2022. Yes.
Yeah, Minnie, you can come up, baby. Chiki's just like putting a little paws up on the arm of the chair for like head pats, and then she just goes back down. But I know she wants to hop up.
Aww.
Pushing her. You're just like, hi, grab, hug.
She's the best.
She's at her best when she's interrupting guys' recording sessions.
I mean, I'm sorry, but you'll just have to learn to deal with that. That
She's
is just
at her best when she does it. She's adorable. Yeah, no. That was positive. Like, I love her. She's so cute.
Yeah, no, Discord ate one of the words, so I misunderstood you. I'm sorry.
Play Night Trap. It's just sitting on my desktop.
I'm kind of sad that Logan doesn't interrupt quite as fervently as Midna does.
You know what? I think I'm gonna stream Night Trap.
Okay, sounds good.
There we go. That's loud. You know what? Nah. I might just play it on my own.
Who left?
That person whose name I didn't catch.
Adrian.
Ah.
Okay. To go play it on their own, as though we are paying attention to the stream.
My goose is getting cooked.
It's a comfort thing.
Yeah.
My goose is getting
The background looks so cool. Don't know if I like. Right.
Daybreak in 30 seconds.
What are you drinking today, Sam?
The Shiner Kolsch. Or Kolsch, or whatever.
Kolsch?
Kolsch. K-O-L-S-H... K-O umlaut L-S-C-H.
Yeah, that is Coach.
Coach.
Coach, yeah.
Coach.
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 Yeah, that was very good.
There we go.
Yeah, it's interesting because in Germany, like, pretty much nobody who isn't actually from Cologne or around the area would drink Kölsch. There is, like, a loving, only slightly exaggerated joke about how it's basically the dishwater, you know?
Yeah.
It's
very whatever
like...
this is. It's very, very light. Like I know what Shiner calls Bock, like Shiner's main beer, Shiner Bock, is not like. I know for one thing, it doesn't have enough alcohol in it to qualify as a German Bock, which is one of the reasons I don't really drink it anymore. They're just like.
I mean, Kölsch is very light beer, so that seems to be alright.
I just never expect any beer that's made in America that calls itself a German type of beer to actually be that kind of, you know, like, I just because it has a German word in it doesn't tell me that it's actually authentic to fucking anything, you know?
If you say it's very light and the color is also like sort of a light yellowish.
Yeah, it's like ambery, and it's very nice. It's very, very nice.
Yeah, that might actually be a Kölsch.
Yeah.
I mean, technically it's not, of course, because you can technically only call it a Kölsch if it's actually made in Cologne, but...
Yeah, but I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I would say from what you're describing, it seems to be a very accurate representation of it.
Cool.
You've dealt a serious blow to their numbers, Jim. You're doing great.
I mean, there is always the fun anecdote that everyone at a gathering of international people, at least in the Netherlands, who I've heard about American tourists who brag about how much German beer they can drink with just a single crate.
And then they realize that what they think German beer is isn't actually German beer, yeah.
Is it actually German beer or anything?
Coming through.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Look at this blob of Terrans I've got here. This is great. This is fucking great fun.
Yeah.
I love it. And I love how SCVs auto repair now. That's so fucking good. That's so good.
And why are they all jaywalking? Didn't you teach them not to jaywalk?
You shut up. No one asked you, you German rules lawyering piece of fuck.
Kiko, why the fuck do you care about jaywalking? You're German.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know
usually
what
if you
German has to do with
you
it.
get run over by a car.
Yeah, I just know that if, you know, like...
You like
You cut out.
Everything after you cut out from that. I don't think Discord was aware that that was a person speaking.
It doesn't matter what the rules are. The Germans will fucking enforce them. Ich nein Stocking rocket. You know, come on.
Did you see that screenshot I posted a few days ago, Sam?
Yes, that one. What? Which was screenshots? Are you really going, because you said, did you see that screenshot I posted a few days ago, and I'm like, which one?
Yeah, because if you had seen it, it would have been obvious which one I meant.
I don't remember what people say to me.
Now I'm gonna try and find it.
No, rack his memory. Like Kiko, you cannot.
I'm just happy the search feature on mobile works again. All is well. This screenshot.
Yes. I actually didn't see that one.
Set some guards.
Yeah, as I said, if you'd seen it, it would have been immediately obvious which one I meant. Just to clarify, I'm not actually mad.
I know.
Like,
If you were mad, I wouldn't care. That's a stupid fucking thing to be mad about.
Oh wow, someone whose name is a string of numbers isn't actually a bot that got out of them. Ah, that's weird. Not used to that.
exact same time, like, this is too much. This is too little. This is science.
Oh no. Yeah, I get that.
But like, it's gotta work. If it doesn't work, it just looks awful. Especially because I've completely changed up the structure of the. I say completely changed up. I haven't, but like, the most distinctive part of. Like, that's the normal visor. This is not the normal visor. I literally just slapped it in the helmet so I wouldn't have to draw an entire puppet. That sounds too complicated. Where the fuck? How the fuck do I draw something that looks like an actual puppet? Ah, fuck that. That's gross. Instead.
My goose is getting cooked.
Daybreak in 30 seconds.
Outstanding. Why not?
Drinking must have killed thousands of them last night. Everybody left, right?
Outstanding.
Come back, Adrian.
Hello.
Hello.
Come back.
Jade is slightly cut out, so I just heard, "Come back, Adrian." I'm like, what if Adrian doesn't want to come back? Look.
Oh, I said welcome back.
Just tell me what to do.
Yeah.
As the person who essentially manhandled Adrian into joining this stream, going like, what if Adrian doesn't want to come back, seems kind of hypocritical from you, Sam,
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
I know. I didn't say I was consistent.
Weird.
Affirmative.
Sam.
Roger that.
Is it way too dark in there? Little opacity. Little opacity painting over with black.
Outstanding.
All right, this sector is clear. Nice work, boys. Now move on to the next area.
Sure.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Affirmative. That's fine.
Just don't do anything with
I'm
it.
not detecting any more infested structures in that sector, Jim.
With what?
Looks more pumpkin like. The top bit needs. I want to do the little stalk, but I can't keep fucking working out how to do the little stuff. If I want a little stalk, so therefore I can really work out how to do a little stalk.
Good job.
Remember.
This area is secure.
Outstanding.
That solve all my problems. But in my defense, all I've had to drink today is 3/4 of a bottle of Iron Brew,
Our SCVs are under
a
attack.
mug of coffee, and a bottle of flavored water. Compared to yesterday where I had 1 and a bit coffees and a lot of Iron Brew. I'm restrained.
Nice.
The music in StarCraft 2 for the Terran seems to be kind of Firefly inspired, and I fucking dig that.
That's awesome.
You've dealt a serious blow to their numbers,
I
Jill.
need to finish catching up on Monster High.
Catch up with Monster High.
I mean, what? Got like
Yes, sir.
half of the last one to get through, and then I'm caught. Provided you haven't watched any more attacks.
You got it. Affirmative.
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
And you forget to move the fucking.
My goose is getting cooked.
I could pity Nomo, but she literally brought it on herself, so you know.
Yeah, that's.
Keep your eyes peeled. There's gonna be more of them out there.
Yep, that's Nobo's problem.
Ready to raise some hell.
My goose is getting cooked.
Ready to raise some hell.
This is super relaxing. I love StarCraft.
I love that you love StarCraft.
Well, I love that you love it. I love StarCraft.
Of coffee.
Ready to raise some hell.
My goose is getting cooked.
Ready to raise some hell.
My goose is getting cooked.
Talk to me, boss. Ready to raise some hell.
My goose is getting cooked. My goose is getting cooked.
seconds.
Finally, we can get out there and hit back.
I'm on it.
Hellions are so much fucking better than vultures, it is not even funny.
Refugees, the buildings that fight back.
Mm-hmm.
Our SCVs are under attack.
From now on, I'm just not gonna give my letters normal names. They're just gonna have names like Sin Hiders and other shit and Dents.
Yeah, that's fair.
Affirmative.
I am going to go now.
Okay, have a good one.
Later.
See ya.
Good job, man.
It's a really week for me next week as well, because I'm traveling up to Scotland on the Friday. I'm traveling up to Scotland on the Friday.
Looks like that sector's clear, Jim. Better move on to the next one.
Our SCVs are under attack.
You're almost done. There's just a handful of infested biosigns left. I'll highlight their locations on your map.
My goose is getting cooked.
Light it up!
That was a really satisfying mission. Holy shit.
You did it, Jim. I knew you wouldn't let us down. Now I've got to get my people somewhere safe.
Ain't gonna be so easy, darling. This whole sector's crawling with Zerg.
There's got to be somewhere out there the aliens haven't touched. Some undiscovered paradise waiting just for us.
Thanks for joining us. Our own Kate Lockwell is reporting live from the refugee ship Skinnerd 2 in orbit around the planet Meinhof.
Donnie, the death toll out here is soaring. Massive refugee fleets like this one are struggling to reach the safety of the core worlds. Many of them won't. They're short on food, water, and
Kate will
hope.
discuss how the Dominion will rescue those worlds when we get there.
There's a lot of talk about rescue among the refugees, but they're pinning their hopes on paramilitary and rebel groups such as Rainer's
Great report, Kate. Live from a refugee ship over Meinhof, where everyone eagerly awaits the Dominion's return. Up next, a Vermilion commentary. Refugees. Are they really our responsibility?
You're all heart, Donnie.
Commander, the alien artifact is all secure in the lab, sir. You know, seeing it got me to thinking about my special projects.
Whoa, slow down, Stedman. What do you mean, projects? You doing some kind of research down here?
Yeah, well, you know, not yet, sir. I still need some additional specimens to get things going. Once I get those, we can make some big improvements to our weapon systems and tactics.
Well, I'm all for that. What do you need?
All kinds of things. I've entered the details into our database. If you run into something in the mission that we need, you'll be notified automatically.
Just try not to blow up the ship. Okay, Stedman?
Hello.
This is disappointing.
What's disappointing?
I want to add a mod for RimWorld that will allow me to add another mod for RimWorld that will allow me to make sushi in RimWorld.
Okay.
But that requires.
Did you just say you need to add a mod in order to make sushi?
Yeah. Well, apparently cheese isn't in the base. Well, neither are fish. Fish aren't even in the base game, so I had to add 2 mods.
Hope that thing was worth all the
Or
Okay.
I would have to add 2
Yeah,
mods. Well, 3 mods total, because 1 for fishing, 1 is expanded cooking, and then you need the expansion for expanded cooking specifically for sushi. But the problem is base expanded cooking adds a bunch of it adds a bunch of like health diseases based on diet that would just make the game a lot harder, and the game's already like difficult enough, especially with all of the other shit that I've added.
Well, Ariel,
I
found a
mean,
world for your
it's
people
not
yet?
like my colony's not
an
already being
unclaimed planet
attacked
called
by,
Haven.
you know,
It's near the edge
Japanese
of Protoss
demons
space,
already.
but it seems safe
It
enough.
100%
You don't have to
is
do.
that want to
These people need to
sacrifice
lay
my
low for a
colonists.
while.
Sam, can you currently look at Discord?
How
Yes.
could you even suggest that? They're
Take a
perfectly
second
healthy.
to look at
I
general
hope
text.
so, Ariel. The Protoss don't mess around when it comes to infestation. Just in case, maybe you should start looking into some kind of cure for the Zerg virus.
Conventional wisdom says a cure is impossible. The virus mutates too fast. But I'll look into it.
Just do what you can. That's all anyone's asking.
Ah, there we go.
Constant, something you'd never expect.
I'm working
Name
on
a
a
more
cure for this.
iconic combo. You don't do it, but cons, so then you're like, yeah.
You know, if they wanted to be David Tennant, though, wouldn't it have made
What do you
more...
say, Ballistic?
I said if they wanted to be David Tennant, though, it would have made more sense for them to be Barty Crouch Jr. You know.
They wanted to be the Doctor.
I want to be the Doctor.
I don't know.
Then
There's a
they're
lot of Protoss down there.
crossovers.
We're gonna have to. What the?
They
Oh my God, Ballistic.
The two of them have met at a con, and someone's like, "Can I get a picture of you guys together?" And they've got how close, and someone's gone 12.
No idea.
That's
But
it.
you can bet they're headed straight for our shrine.
Well, that show complicates things. We can't fight two armies at once, partner.
With any luck, we won't have to. We only need to hold the area at the top of the shrine long enough to extract the artifact. So we'll land
I think
here,
what I like
cut
most
away
about
from
this
the
picture
Protoss
is how
line,
everybody in the background is just completely ignoring them. Like, oh yeah, okay, I guess that checks out for a convention.
We'd
Never
extract the
mind.
artifact and be long gone by then.
Once, and I'd be like, whatever, it's con. Like, weird shit happens. Oh yeah.
Okay, let me see. Don't use this one.
Go ahead.
Let's unsubscribe from that one. What else don't I need?
The Zerg severely outnumber the Protoss forces. It is likely the Protoss will fall.
We're making our game run better by getting rid of mods that we don't like.
We've got to get that artifact.
And then making it worse by getting more mods.
Yes, definitely both in that order.
Well, yeah, you gotta do some, you know.
Protoss stalkers are gathering.
You've gotta do some spring cleaning before you have room for new shit.
No, I think that isn't correct.
I got something new for you, cowboy. Marauders. The latest word in big bada boom hardware.
I ain't sure this is the best time to be experimenting, Swan.
Best time there is. Let the Marauders loose against
I
those
don't
stalkers
really know
and you'll
if
see.
hold on. Do I really like this one? This one's like kind of.
You got it. Sure thing. I'm on it. In the rear with the gear.
Not enough minerals.
Ooh.
Armed and ready. Got it. SCV ready. You got it. Looking forward to it. I'm on it.
Okay.
SCV ready. Move it.
Not enough minerals.
SCV
Okay,
ready.
yep, that is fine. We won't
In
get
the
rid of
rear
that
with
one.
the gear.
What the heck is that thing?
SCV ready.
No idea. We'll try it out.
Big job, huh?
Hope it doesn't ruin my game.
SCV ready.
Famous last words.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Speaking
Yeah, that is the answer to the question. Yes.
Yes.
SCV ready.
Why play a game where you need so many mods, and then I realized I play WoW with like a lot of mods installed. So, you know.
Not enough minerals.
Why do you play a game that needs so many mods? Looks in my Skyrim mod folder.
Additional supply depots required.
Probably is bigger than the game itself. You know.
I'm not quite that bad. But, I only really play. The only game I play modded was WoW. That's because of fucking add-ons. I played it without the add-ons, and then someone told me, explained add-ons to me, and I'm like, why did I curse myself to like without add-ons? That was wrong.
Been waiting on you.
I've never played Bloody Spell. I have it installed, but I've never played.
Go ahead. Yeah, whatever.
Yakuza 0, Worms, The Witcher, Warframe, a lot of other shit.
Not enough
So
minerals.
much other shit.
By the way, Ali, it's really great to just be able to tutu at you without it being super weird.
Tutu.
In the rear with the gear.
I don't know whether or not which one I prefer. Fuck.
Oh, Rimworld. I was like, I've already forgotten what game I was gonna play.
Big job, huh? Yeah.
'Cause I'm a mess.
Well, butter my biscuit. SCV ready. Go ahead. What's going on? SCV ready.
Oh, I get it. I totally didn't understand that.
You can lower supply depots in StarCraft 2. Holy shit, that's so amazing!
Big job, huh? Hear me. SCV ready. What's going on?
What is that? What is that?
I don't know.
So, Pico, did you put your microphone in a bag of chips again?
No.
Keep through 6
I'm not
meters or so away from anything making noise.
I'm not even using a microphone, I'm on my phone.
Carl, you're sitting what, 6 meters away from the noise making thing?
No, I'm sitting right next to the noise making thing, but my phone is like 3 meters away.
That's what I meant. But it's a fucking Friday. You can't expect me to use the actual English properly. Like, no.
You're doing fine.
Isn't English your first language?
Sometimes words don't fucking happen in my brain. And I have to fucking work around that. And it's great not having to worry, so don't you fucking start. And you don't have to be multilingual to struggle with your first language, either.
The doctor is in.
Huh? What's going on?
Honestly, symmetrical bilingualism just means that you're horrible at more than one language.
What annoys me is, I know a handful of Scots, I know a bit more Scottish Gaelic, but like, I don't really know these languages, and they're like, I'm like, Scots is... Well, Scots isn't really spoken in Edinburgh because it's the capital, and the capital's for the, like, proper folk, don't speak that way kind of thing, but it's also kind of not really true because, like, you know, it's their language, but yeah, it's weird. I like weird feelings about languages, more real.
Upgrade complete.
Let's have a blast. SCV ready. Yep. SCV ready.
You okay?
No.
Doesn't sound like it.
In the rear
That's why I'm asking.
That's one of my like 500 different labs. That's one of my more sinister labs, or like something that's like laughing at something that's horrible. Oh, I gotta take this. Hold on.
May I recommend the fantastic German word Schadenfreude?
Add-on complete.
Go ahead.
I'm tempted to post in the Gremlins and ask them for their opinion, but also I decided that they don't get to see the finished thing until it's Halloween time.
Lol.
So it's like I'm entirely relying on the treehouse and the stream for feedback. Oh god, I think I do this to myself.
You will find that we are very happy to give feedback on all kinds of things. However, be warned that like 95% of the feedback will just be everybody telling you that it's amazing and you're doing great, and everybody is happy that you're following like your obsessions.
What's going on?
Like, I don't care if that's feedback I get, but I hope if I do go like, yo, I'm torn between these two options, at least someone somewhere will voice their opinion like, this one's slightly better. For whatever bullshit reason they think of. I do not care, as long as I have an opinion, because then I can go, fuck yeah, you're right. I can go, fuck no, you're wrong. It's clearly this other one. But, like, I need that external thing sometimes. So, like, hopefully. I get that. This is... I love this. Alright, I've been putting off the topic for too long.
Ready to raise some hell.
Does it happen?
SCV ready. Well, butter my biscuit. Good job, huh? You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. Huh? Yep. In here with the gear.
Sure,
Want a piece of me, boy?
yeah. It disappeared for 5 minutes and I was happy.
We hear you. Ah! You scared me. SCV ready.
Phone be like that sometimes.
Coming through. Been waiting on you. Go ahead.
Upgrade complete.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. What's going on? Will do.
This better be good.
Add-on complete.
Too late.
What's going on? Uh-huh.
Upgrade complete. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Armed and ready. Go ahead. We'll butter my bit.
Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted. Additional supply depots required.
Go ahead.
Additional supply depots required.
Huh? You're the boss.
The doctor is in.
Additional supply depots required.
Ah! You scared me.
Additional supply depots required.
It's your dime.
Oh my god, you can queue up SCVs to build shit.
We'll butter my biscuit.
Well, I guess you can just queue up like one extra, it looks like.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
There's one more key.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yep.
Kaboom, baby!
Okay. Damn it.
Bad news.
I'll take that thing off. We're doing this other layer. And then time to go back to the layer I really don't want to tackle. But it needs to exist. So it will. I just don't want it to.
That's fine. Roger that.
That was my mom asking me whether I'm free to do something tomorrow.
Are you free to do something tomorrow?
As a matter of fact, I am. Like, I have other things to do, but I very much doubt they'll take all day. So, yeah.
field depleted. Vespine geyser exhausted.
I'm in a heap of trouble. Got it.
Orders received. Oh yeah. Sure. Sure thing.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
We are going to see what happens if I use mod order to make things that shouldn't be compatible try to run at the same time. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Give me orders.
Well, first of all, we do need this. And we need this. And we need this. This. And this. Wait, it all works? Cool. Apparently I've made it work. Yeah, I don't know why it works all of a sudden.
In the rear with the
You sound very disappointed by that.
I thought I was gonna have to do something
Mineral field
clever
depleted.
that was only
Have
gonna
you considered pressing Control Alt at F4?
Ha!
I prefer
Yeah.
Control Alt.
Also,
Power button.
I don't think you need System 32. So if you get rid of that, you'll totally.
Yeah,
improve your
that's a
game
really
as
big
well.
resource hog.
Yeah, have you seen how much of your internal drive that one fills up? Yeah, you don't want
Actually,
that.
not a lot.
Need it though, so you might as well
What
get rid
does
of it.
fill up a lot of space, though, is the extra copy of Windows that I have on one of my drives that I can't delete because I don't have the permissions to delete it. Even though I'm
Amazing.
the administrator of the computer.
Does she have an extra copy of Windows?
Because originally I only had one hard drive.
I think the more interesting question is why do you not have the perms to delete it if you're the only user on your computer?
I don't know why. Like, I have administrative privileges. It's just, even though I'm not using that copy of Windows, Windows still recognizes that those are Windows files and won't let me delete them, and it pisses me off.
Can you move them?
Nope.
Yeah, I would fully believe that Ballistic is in a situation of just it's Windows fuck you.
Mineral field
And that, my friends, is why we use Linux.
Yes, because Linux is compatible with so many things.
It actually is, and it's super easy to run virtual machines on it.
So, I use
That
VMware.
require, you know, their own software to fuck with and all that shit. Yes.
Which is still less resource intensive than Windows. You know what you're doing.
What I find interesting is I know my way around Linux better than I do Windows command line control stuff.
I would assume that comes with your job.
Actually, no, you need to agree. I don't actually get to mess around with Linux on my job.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm like.
Well, no, in my.
Yeah, here's this useful info. Please collate a report about it. Kind of, and also, it's interesting. Don't get me wrong. I love my job, but like, it's not very hands-on right now.
Yeah. In my case, it's just because the math faculty at our university uses Linux on all PCs as like the default. Their own build, no less. So if you don't learn that build, fuck you.
Stuff.
Yeah, and
essentially I was part of the faculty student commission for a few years, and everything you do there, if you do it on a PC, you're doing it on Linux. There is not an option to do it on anything else. You are doing it on Linux, so yeah, by the end of it, you'll either know Linux, or you'll be very, very good at asking other people on the committee for help.
Like, what's the kind of, I guess, flavor, I guess, is the only way my brain will let me describe, of Linux is it based on? Is it kind of like more Arch-like or Debian or what? Or is it just pure custom chaos?
I think it is actually made from scratch up but heavily inspired by Ubuntu. Like, heavily inspired by Ubuntu. Sorry?
So it's Debian vibes.
Hmm.
Welcome to Ali's brain is not working, and all they can do is use vibes and flavor to describe fucking Linux.
It's fine. It's fine. You're doing fine.
How about that?
Warning. The Zerg have begun extracting
That though is like a proper outline.
What the? Oh, they got. Oh my God! What the fuck? So let's send our boys in.
Armed and ready. Bad news. I'm in a heap of trouble.
Shit. Okay.
Let's see. Take that down.
Huh?
Take that down.
It's your dime.
Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Ah! You scared me! What's going on? Move it! Sure thing. In the rear with the gear.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Over. Huh?
The doctor is in.
Additional supply depots required.
So do I need? We do
Big
need
job,
that.
huh?
You can always use more.
The doctor is in.
Easy kill. I mean nudists. They're not easy kills.
In the rear with
Wandering
the gear.
through your territory when they try to attack you without armor on is very
Ready
stupid.
to raise some hell.
I don't know who thought it was a good idea to make a war band, you know, or who decided it was a good idea as nudists to then be, you know, a war band. But you know, that was their poor life decision.
Oh, it's on. Ready to raise some hell.
Cannibals.
Go ahead. Ready to raise some hell. Ah, you scared me.
sheep to hunt to death.
Who wants some?
Some drow. Some giant people. What are the Revians? I don't even remember what the Revians are.
Go ahead. Armed.
Mineral field depleted.
Gangway. Coming through.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Go, go, go! Who wants some? We could use some help here.
Yeah, let's see what this looks like.
This better be good. Aye, aye. 10-4.
That's what it's like. That is depressing.
Yes, sir. Gangway.
The doctor is in.
This
Make
is
sure the
crazy,
Empire
man.
doesn't look like shit in
Can't
this game,
take the
because
Zerg and I stand up
when
fighting
the
it.
Empire is shit.
Leave the tactics to me, Taki.
Outstanding. Go, go, go!
How is this interesting? So alien slavery is horrible. Regular slavery is accepted by this faction.
Piece of me, boy.
Eating aliens is horrible, but cannibalism is acceptable.
Yeah, you're eating another species. That's gross.
Outstanding. Who wants some? Go, go, go! Sure thing. 10-4. Looking forward to it. I feel
Good looking myself.
I'm on it. This better be good.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
The doctor is in.
Of course. Outstanding. Roger that.
Factions? What do we
Like
have?
meeting people online is like half before they like say what their gender is. It's kind of you kind of gender them based off vibes, and a lot of the time I'm just going like, yeah, my friend, vaguely overseas, no defined gender, etc. And there you go. And a lot of the time it lines up, which is good, and then they'll mention something about real life being sucky because how these vibes does not line up with how they are perceived IRL, and you're like, oh shit, yeah, that's okay.
Little workshop. Look up a faction editor, because I'm tired of regenerating.
Yeah, that can suck pretty bad.
So many freaking
Mineral field depleted.
real frustrating.
Own it.
This pumpkin. It looks like a shit show at the top. I don't fucking care. I think I'm gonna call pumpkin 1 done.
I still think it's kind of like Spider Pumpkin, you know?
Yeah.
I don't like it. It was just meant to be kind of like vaguely scary pumpkin-y.
Mineral field.
It's entirely vibes.
Oh no, I like it.
Yeah.
Cybermen? Oh my god, there's a Cybermen mod. Oh no.
For what?
For RimWorld.
Haha, that's awesome.
Yes, I need it. I feel like. Oh, in progress plans, they're gonna add the Daleks
Warning,
too.
the Zerg have almost reached the artifact.
Daleks have no concept of elegance.
I love. What episode was it? It was one of the New Who episodes. I'm trying. I think it was Tenet era, where the Cybermen end up meeting the Daleks.
Yeah, they're like yeah, they have this fucking pissing contest. Yeah.
Ballistic. That is the episode I just quoted.
Yes.
That is
Yeah.
literally what I quoted.
The Cybermen are like, "Do you wish to team up?" And The Daleks do not need to team up with
No,
inferior beings.
I'm actually pretty sure that from the beginning they were just trying to kill each other. But what is the best part of that exchange? What people often forget or just don't know. The best part of that exchange is during that era, all the Cybermen were voiced by Nicholas Briggs. All the Daleks were voiced by Nicholas Briggs.
Yes.
So what this is 10 minutes of hindsight TV of Nick Briggs insulting Nick Briggs through different settings on a ring modulator for 10 minutes straight and seeing what is the best diss that he can get on himself, and it is amazing. I love that guy. He's very funny.
Oh god, no, I
Actually, see, I have a picture with him. I'm not gonna post this here, but I can post it in Treehouse. I have a very fun picture of him. Well, I can describe it. 1 year at Timelash, the German Doctor Who convention, a group of friends decided that we would all do gender-bent Doctor versions. So, basically, up to that point, there had only been...
I almost want to know what gender bent Tom Baker would have been.
A girl. That's what gender bent Tom Baker would have been. A girl.
But the important part is she still needs to offer people jelly
Jelly
our female
babies.
Doctor was doing pretty well. My personal favorite was actually our Fem 7, but yeah. No, what I'm getting at is we all just made a few pictures. Like we made some in a group, obviously, but then also went off to make individual pictures. And one of the pictures that I took was with Nicholas Briggs, who is also the CEO of Big Finish. And because Big Finish tends to steal all my money, and I'd also spend like 300 euros on Big Finish stories at that very convention, I decided to take a picture where I just took out all of my cash money that I had on me, and we took a picture where Nick Briggs essentially tries to steal all of my money, and it was hilarious. I just need to find it because I have legit like 4 folders, only pictures from Timelash and like autographs and shit. So this might take a moment. Oh, I knew I had an autograph from Toby Hideki somewhere. Here it is. And from Terrence Dix. Terrence Dix is also amazing. If you ever have any chance of meeting Terrence Dix, go do it. Here, this is the wrong folder. I found the I also have a picture with Sophie Albert from the same convention, and the picture just like I was aware on like an intellectual level that she's less tall than me because we had met before on one occasion, but I just kind of forgot, and the picture is at least 50% me being surprised that I'm taller than Sophie Aldred. And you can see it in my expression on my face.
So I have to ask, was there a female war doctor?
Yes, of course there was. We actually have a female war doctor every time because we have a female cosplayer who always cosplays as the war doctor, but she usually cosplays as the masculine version. And on that one occasion for us, she also packed a feminine version with like a skirt. But we actually always have a female war doctor if you take the cosplayer's gender into account.
I don't even think you heard my very stupid
What was that?
I said I don't even think you heard my very stupid question. I went, but was it a war skirt?
Yes.
You probably couldn't hear me making a very loud and over-exaggerated sigh because Discord filters that kind of stuff out, but yeah, I did a very loud and over-exaggerated sigh.
I feel like that's just most people's response to my existence. Right, Allie?
Deep thinking.
So I'm gonna hope these two mods work, because these mods are actually gonna save me a lot of time. Because they should let me edit faction ideology, so when I roll, a good world, I can just, modify any factions that are like, well, I can't play with this faction, because it's gonna, fuck up the entire game. Because they're cannibals that, like, execute people for using medicine. But they're one of the major factions instead of just, like, a tribal faction.
Sin. You should not be using medicine.
But I need medicine to keep my colonists alive!
You just need to get healthier colonists! Honestly, ballistic! Call them every time they start showing the slightest sign of sickness.
SCV ready.
Meanwhile, in Allie's colony, everyone is just murdered all of the time. It's a revolving door of colonists.
I mean, if they can't stay healthy, they don't deserve to be enslaved. Simple concept.
Huh?
If you're gonna die on me, you are not useful.
There are minor illnesses and infections that can end up going away without medicine. So, like, I'm pretty sure no one just kills everyone as soon as they get any sort of sick or injured. Except maybe Allie. Allie apparently does.
Bad news.
Are you okay?
The doctor is in.
There you go.
Initializing.
You gonna give me orders?
Could not load. Oh boy. A bunch of things failed to load. This is gonna be fun.
But I'm different.
Roger that.
The doctor is in.
Why did that fuck a bunch of shit up? We're gonna find out what happens now.
Talk to me, boss.
Hit next.
Pedal to the metal.
Say
Yeah.
the word, baby.
We want her to be the storyteller, because we're fine with raids.
The doctor is in.
This better be good. Can't wait. Ready to raise some hell.
Load and save anytime. Custom mode.
Go, go, go!
10%.
Sure. Gangway.
1% better.
I feel you.
That.
Oh, yeah. It's about to get heavy. Sure thing. Outstanding. Ready to raise some hell. And more. Sure.
Oh, it's on.
Ready to raise some hell.
Okay.
Roger that. Oh, yeah. I'm on it.
that down there. There. Hit next.
This better be good.
Randomly generated seed is the word zucchini for some reason.
You got it.
Can't wait. Cannibal.
Why not?
Ali, Sam, if you look at pics on the treehouse now, there is now a picture.
Correct.
You gonna give me orders?
There shall be many much movement.
Will do. Orders received. Gangway, coming through.
The doctor is in.
10-4.
Many much mooses.
That's fine. You want a piece of me, boy?
The doctor is in.
One more mooses. Many much. Because the words many much mooses is fun to say.
Who wants
I think that's enough.
The doctor is in.
Dangerous stuff there. Let's hit generate and see what the world looks like.
There.
Could
It's more
not
dangerous
load
stuff.
a bunch of
Armed and ready.
The doctor is in.
I've seen a lot of factions.
That's fine.
The doctor is in.
You got it. Orders received. Sure thing. Oh yeah. Outstanding.
Diversity of thought, neutral.
10-4. Roger that. Can't wait. Yes, sir.
Cannibalism. Foreign. Cannibals. Wait.
Sure.
Who eats cannibals? Do you eat cannibals?
Sure it out, Sparky. Why not?
This is an interesting thought. Do you eat cannibals?
Of course.
My goose is getting cooked.
Better send some body bags.
Sure. Why not? Sure thing. Orders received. Looking forward to it. Sure thing.
It brings cells. Here we go. No.
Prohibited. What the heck is prohibited?
Gateway.
Oh no.
Why not? I'm on it. Will do. Got it. Sure thing.
That's
That's
really
fine.
yikes. That's
Will do.
yikesy yikes. I mean,
You got
that's That's yikesity yikesity yikes.
What the?
You got it. I got a crew coming down to pick up the artifact.
There we go. That's a
what we
good
came
choice.
for. Let's hightail it out of here.
I forgot how resourceful you were, Jim. I won't make that mistake twice.
Kerrigan.
Okay. Here's the thing. Let's see. We have the IDO autonomisms.
Great shaft.
They called their ideology the Great Shaft.
Well, yes, yes. You gotta worship the Great Shaft, embrace the Great Shaft, adore the Great Shaft. Ballistic, I don't care.
That's funny, convict.
I'm creating fan fiction for your RimWorld world.
No,
I don't recall giving you access to our database.
Just keeping up on current
Can't
events,
argue with me, it's fan
Captain.
fiction.
It's
like telling me my headcanon is wrong because it's not canon. Well, I
Seems
don't
this
care.
Queen
The
of Blades
headcanon
got
for a reason.
everybody running scared. She don't look so tough.
You have no idea who she is, do you, Tychus?
Oh my god.
Don't matter to me none.
Ew, they eat bugs. These are the
Yeah,
drow.
good protein.
Well, it matters to Jim.
Uh-huh.
They were
So they're drow.
close once.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna.
You're telling me they were shacked up?
Apparently she was something else.
Go to
Before the Zerg took her. Turned her into that.
And Jimmy feels responsible.
I have not edited this at
Honestly,
all. I just
if we have
found
to face
the
her
Great
again,
Shaft the way it
I don't know what he'll
was.
do.
And I'm like dying.
Woman like that,
The Great
there's only one thing to do.
The Great Shaft.
Linking my friend by sending a link to Pride Flags to my friend.
Hacking into our database.
Don't think she's
sniffing
gonna
around
talk
about
to me
Kerrigan.
until she's like
I don't know what his game is.
created
we
a list of all the
have
flags she wants.
freaking-
Matt, me and Tychus ran together a long time. Got in all sorts of trouble. When the law finally caught up, he took the rap for both of us.
This.
Never once ratted me out. I got a second chance. He got locked up.
I understand your loyalty, sir, but
I owe him, Matt. Leave it be.
yes, sir.
Your Mobius buddies ever happen to mention that the Queen of Blades wants these artifacts too?
Hey, they just give me the missions, man. What's it matter anyway? Putting that bitch down would be doing everyone a favor.
I thought it was just about the money with you, Tychus.
Nothing says I can't do my part for humanity and get paid well for my trouble.
Right.
I'm back. I love that the body modders are freaking Moosian traditionalists. Oh, that's hilarious. Diversity of thought, blindness, cannibalism. Acceptable. Yes. Let me see.
We've got it.
Well,
Oh no. We have some animal personhood cannibals.
I hear the mighty Jim Raynor's on the
who,
but short on
who
funds.
don't allow killing of animals, but will go out, and they're marauders, so they go out
Redstone.
and they kill other
Heck of a
people
place.
and eat them. Oh my gosh, this is... The Great Shaft is still hilarious to me. Like, that got a screenshot. That was... The Creed of Animism.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Lava's rising. Get those SCVs to high ground. Right now. Huh?
Oh, it's always close in a faction that's Neolithic. Love Neolithic. Like, you're gonna die. There is literally... Hold on. This is even...
Go ahead.
There's actually an ideology that's called the bigoted doctrine.
Bad news. SCV ready.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
That are xenophobic.
This counter
And
shows
they
the estimated
eat
time until
aliens.
the next lava surge.
They
Move all
eat
units
aliens.
and structures to high ground when a surge is imminent.
Why?
Gotcha.
Why are
We'll
these
butter my
things
biscuit.
like Rimworld? Why? Why?
SCV
Oh
ready.
no. These raiders. I'm very, very frightened. This is terrifying.
SCV ready. Ah! You scared me.
I got some friends coming to help you out. Reapers.
SCV ready.
Reapers, you say? Hell, cowboy, we gotta train more of these guys. They're seriously badass.
What's it worth? Done. SCV ready. What's going on? Huh? Move it. SCV ready.
We've got a bunch of alien fucking raiders.
Add-on complete.
Alien raiders or aliens who are raiders but
No,
are fuckers?
alien fucking raiders.
As in,
Yes, as
they
in
fuck
are.
aliens!
Yes.
Nice!
Exactly what it sounded like. It
Monster fuckers!
Monster High, Monster High.
Monster
M-O-N-S-T-E-R,
High.
Monsters, Monsters, yes we are.
Yes we are!
Hold on. So they are raiders. So they go out and they raid other colonies. And they're xenophilic. So raiding is honorable. Alien races are exalted. Yet at the same time, alien slavery is acceptable. Dating aliens is honorable. Like, they just... The way I'm reading through all of this, I'm like... So they are capturing aliens and they're doing things to them. That's what I'm reading here. And it's like, yep, that's exactly what you're reading here. And I was like, just making sure that's what we're reading, right? Yep, that's what you're reading.
Sir, scanners show a large biosignature close to your position. Brutalist, I think. If you can
Oh,
kill
these
it,
people
that'd get
are horrible.
our research off to a flying start.
Got it. Yes,
They
sir.
disapprove of mining and cutting. They disapprove of automated weapons. But they approve of drugs.
I feel ya.
Yeah, these people are going to meet my turrets. I don't think they'll be very happy about that, but they're also violent in their beliefs, so the organic den
Unacceptable
will die.
landing zone.
This is a different group than the alien fuckers. I'm going to try to stay as far away from the alien fuckers as possible because they scare me.
Boring.
Yeah.
Mineral
Oh
field
boy,
depleted.
we have body modding, so they're pro-cybernetics, ranchers that are also raiders. We have some very interesting factions.
Just a reminder, sir. The more minerals we expend on forces, the longer it's going to take to reach our goal.
Oh, the bigoted
Try to be
doctrine
economical.
is the... Oh, yeah, that could be bad. That's the rabbit.
Seismic activity is increasing.
The rabbit,
Caution
sir.
is advised.
Oh no. Yeah, that could be a
The
very
doctor
big
is in.
problem. Like, 100%
Alert.
could just
Lava
like
surge imminent.
really
Evacuate
kill
low ground
everyone.
immediately.
The principles of victory. Oh, they're flesh purists. Yuck, they're gonna have to die. Oh, they're flesh purists? No, they're pirates. Okay. I thought they were the cannibals. What's a scar?
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining
Oh,
operations.
are these
In
the...
rear with the gear.
Oh no. Raiding... Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Mineral field depleted.
The Great Shaft is still a hilarious name. And I can't stop laughing about it.
Mineral field depleted.
It's like good work, RimWorld, for making the Great Shaft.
Mineral field depleted.
Don't care.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
You scared me.
Deep bunker better be tunnelers. Okay, they're tunnelers. Good. I was like, you can't call yourselves the deep bunker and not be tunnelers. No.
What's going on? Yo.
Hilarious.
To the guide server. I tried to sneak into Mordor, but I'm dummy thick, so the clack up of my ass cheeks alerted Sauron.
What?
Guides being guides! You don't get context! If you want
What?
context, you gotta track it down yourself, mate.
Yeah, which channel is this in? I need context.
No! You will find the context yourself! I am not providing context! That's
This
the entire point of
requires
an out of
context.
context quote. No, it doesn't.
Mineral field depleted.
No, it doesn't.
Dear God.
Ready to raise some hell.
With context, it is Without context, it's even better. I fucking.
Upgrade complete.
Venus virtue. Oh, this is interesting. They have human primacy and animal personhood. That is and pain is virtue.
Yeah.
Oh, this one I can't. No.
Ready to raise some hell.
Pain is virtue needs to go away because scarificate. Oh no. Let's get rid of that one because that is bad.
Your time. Who wants some?
I love though that sometimes it uses the names of real world religious beings or entities to emit random generation of deities.
Well, butter my biscuit. Woo-hoo! Overtime.
The moral, the ethicist, the heart.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
So the naked
Alert.
skin sizzle.
Lava surge
I wonder
imminent.
what that
Evacuate
is.
low ground immediately.
They of course are the nudists.
Add-on complete.
And they are also supremacists. Because why wouldn't the naked people think they can take over the world?
Go ahead.
It's not like they're lacking armor
Additional
or
supply
something.
depots required. All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete.
Will do. Been waiting on you.
Combat.
That's fine.
One for me. Control V.
Oh, no, rough living. Welcome, yuck. Ugh. Those people might need to die unless they're. Oh, but those are the mooses. We can't
Not
kill
enough
the mooses.
minerals.
Mostly because the mooses are really tall and really strong. I don't even know why. Well, they're called mooses because they have moose antlers. But
The doctor is in.
really, they're just giant humans that are 30 feet tall. They scare the shit out of me. Mostly because they're 30 feet tall, and my colonists are not 30 feet tall. So we are going to change some stuff for the moose.
Mineral field depleted.
In the rear with the gear.
I can make the moose people tunnelers. That would be hilarious. Because they're already huge, so how would they think?
We hear you. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Mineral field depleted.
Armed and ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Orders received.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Moose.
Yeah, whatever. The Grim Reaper has
Oh gosh, you can make all of your people feel bad about themselves and give them lower self-esteem than I have. That sounds like a healthy decision. That can't at all
I
lead
scanned the
poorly.
mineral outcrops before we landed. Sending more data to you now.
Got something for me to kill? Oh yeah, baby. Nothing I can't handle. Yes, indeed.
Those people. Ooh.
Replicate what I did for the first one for the second one.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Oh. We're gonna have some fun.
I'm listening. What? You want something?
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
What's it worth? Fear the Reaper, man.
Daylight's burning. Big job, huh?
Lucian tradition. Oh.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. Done. Let's do this. I'm going. Certainly.
Oh no, we could make some really fucked up people.
This better be good.
Monster fuckers.
Where's the hot action?
I'm not making anyone monster fuckers.
Yeah,
You know, we already have the alien fuckers that generated on their own, and they scare me.
Don't be such a coward! Have some monster fuckers! Honestly.
I don't even think that's a button. It's not just a monster I have.
Then create more alien fuckers!
Can't handle. Let's do this.
Mineral field depleted.
Done. That's all. Yeah, I'm listening. I'm going. Certainly. All right. Oh, yeah. On the way. The Grim Reaper has arrived. Fair enough. All right. Agreed. Yes, indeed. I'm going. Nothing I can't handle. Certainly.
Is there a cat? I know
Yeah, baby. Yes, indeed.
No, you are
That's all.
murder.
Let's do this.
You're one of the many murders.
That's all. Fair enough. Nothing I can't handle.
Oh,
Done. Let's
monster.
All
Not
right.
the God damn it, Allie, now you have everything. I blame Allie for everything.
That's just me!
It's also valid.
Traces of more minerals over on the other side of the canyon.
I was looking for which faction was the cat people. And they're like, they're not cat people, they're just people with cat ears.
Monster fuckers. So they're cat girls then.
They're cat girls that love kidnapping and fucking aliens.
A healthy way to spend your time?
The interesting thing will be if they consider human beings. I don't know how the alien modifiers work. Or if they will consider themselves aliens. It all depends on how the mod.
What's going on?
Yeah, their ideology is literally called outlaw xenophilia.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Sounds like monster fuckers.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised. Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
In the rear with the gear. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Yikes. Oh no. I've got to find a way to just make
All clear.
this
It is
back.
now safe to proceed with mining operations.
Oh, I can make them love insect. Nature critters.
Where does it hurt?
Oh no, we
What's
don't
up?
make that for that. Wow, hold on. We've got
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Oh yeah, we can make these people. No, hold on. Let's go to. No, we're not gonna start over. We're not gonna regenerate all. That would be.
Got it. Go, go, go! Yes, sir.
Okay, what we're gonna do.
Huh?
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Raider.
Big job.
I love that the nudists are raiders that are required to raid. It's like they're gonna die and it's gonna be hilarious. And the cannibals are also nudists, because why wouldn't they be? That I have two different factions of cannibals. One are nudists, and the others think pain is a virtue. Oh no.
Nothing I can't handle. Let's do this.
Perfect army.
I'm going.
Okay, don't
Mineral field depleted.
acceptable.
That's all?
Let's just go from the top.
Mineral field
Oh
depleted.
no.
Alright.
That's already gonna be
Mineral field
accidentally
depleted.
murdered.
Yes, indeed. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Mineral field depleted.
Murder the hippie.
Certainly.
Armed and ready. Gangway, coming through.
Mineral field depleted.
In the rear.
Taking your place.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Ah! You scared me! By the numbers, boys.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Affirmative.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Go ahead.
Seismic activity is increasing.
Alright.
Caution is advised.
Don't care. Don't care.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
What's going on?
Oh no. Every time I say oh no, I'm
All
more
clear.
worried
It
about
is now
this
safe to
game.
proceed with mining operations.
What, get more and more enthusiastic and like, what's traumatizing who now? It's so odd. That's attacking.
I don't even nudist. Why do they not wear clothes, even though they're not nudist?
Why would you wear clothes if you're a nudist?
They're not nudists!
They are now, honestly.
They don't have the nudist trait, but literally it says they have the pants at most, which means they can't wear anything more than pants, if that. Oh, what is wrong with this game?
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Been waiting on you. Orders received. Bad news? Woohoo! Overtime!
And that's easy living, and I'm in for you. Taking
The
your
Grim Reaper has arrived.
In the rear with the gear.
Got something for me to kill. The Grim Reaper has arrived. I'm going. On the way. All right. Yes, indeed.
Mineral field depleted.
Your men work fast. We've already got half the minerals we need.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh yeah, baby. On the way.
By the numbers, boys. Bad news?
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Go ahead.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately. Add-on complete.
Oh no. Oh, the sheeple are ranchers. That's hilarious. I mean, appropriate. But they're also
All clear.
body
It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
job, huh? It's your dime. What's it worth? The Grim Reaper has arrived. Death from above.
Been waiting on you. Yes, sir. Tenfold. We could use some help here.
Fair enough. On the way. Agreed. Done. Yes, indeed. Let's do this.
Okay.
Certainly. The Grim Reaper has arrived. Oh, that's all? All right. Nothing I can't handle.
Away from your mic, from your phone, Sakiko.
I'm going.
I cannot hear you very well.
You're still 3 meters away from your phone.
Oh. No, I'd say about like 2 now.
It's a very, very sensitive mic, I'll give it that.
Yeah, I have kind of gathered that from context.
Yes, indeed. Done. Certainly. All right. Fair enough. Done. On the way. That's all? On the way.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Almost done, Mr. Rena. Just a few more minerals to go.
Mineral field depleted.
Who wants some? Go, go, go!
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised. Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Oh god. That's not good.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
Done.
Screenshot of AO3 tag. AU where Brexit didn't happen. And I responded with the one emoji. And someone else responded with the emoji.
Done.
boys, nice work. We got what we came for. Now let's get out of this hellhole.
Finished already? You really are as good as they say, Mr. Rayner. I'm thinking you and I got a lot more business we can be talking about.
On to the next one.
Nice work, sir. The payoff from Redstone really got us back on our feet.
Why is that Tosh guy bored?
He wanted to talk to you in person, sir. Something about conducting more business ventures together.
You do any digging on him?
Of course. And he's no pirate. Rumor has it he's a renegade ghost. And until he vanished, he was one of the Dominion's top assassins. Now Manx hates him almost as much as he hates you.
Well, I like this guy already. Just the same, we'd best keep an eye on him.
Yes, sir.
The organic. Okay.
And that'll be it for the stream today. I'll see you guys later.
Have a